Hey, you guys. So really quick, and I mean really quick because I'm not going to be on here long, okay? Because that last live was just way too long. So really quick, I just want to come on here to give you words of encouragement. And it's crazy because I actually wanted to do this live earlier this morning, but it's just been too much going on, okay? Too much going on. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just do it later. I don't feel like doing it right now. But the Spirit told me, get up, do it real quick, because at the end of the day, somebody's gonna need to hear this. Somebody's gonna need to hear this, okay? Because this is something that was brought to my attention when I was taking a shower. Okay, and I was just like mind blown. Okay, so this is for the person that may be working on a project. You may be starting a new business. You may be writing on an ebook. You may be writing a book. You may be working on any type of project, any type of product, right, that you are going to be displaying to the world, right? And I understand you may have one way of doing this, right? You may have everything just like, bet I want to do it this way, this way, this way, this way, right? But sometimes it don't always work out that way. Okay, you can have one way, one vision of doing something, and then it can be completely different. Okay, so I wrote some notes down here really quick because the first thing, key thing, I just wanted to give yourself time. Allow yourself some time. And when I say allow yourself some time, sorry y'all, my alarm went off. But the first takeaway I want to say is that allow yourself some time, right? Allow yourself some time because you may not have everything figured out. You know what I'm saying? You not. And if you do, that is amazing. But even within, you can always come back later and you can be like, you know what? I want to change a few things. Some things may be different, right? So allow yourself some actual time to actually figure everything out. And it's okay. You can give yourself grace for that. Okay. The second thing is allow yourself to be open, right? Allow yourself to be open to doing things differently instead of just having this one way of doing something. Because like I said, you can come across a time where you're just like, you know what, I ain't feeling it anymore. You can work on that project, right? Like me, I've been working on a specific project and I thought I was going one way with it. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, okay, this is dope. I'm feeling it. And then I fell into a period where I'm like, you know what? I'm not feeling inspired. I'm not feeling motivated. I'm having fog. Like I was like, I don't know what to do with this project just yet. So I left it alone. I let it go. Sometimes you want to do that. Or sometimes you may have to get yourself into a creative space, whatever that may be for you, like maybe taking a walk, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe going to a coffee shop, whatever creative space that you can put yourself into, that type of environment to kind of get your creative juices flowing at the time, right? Or sitting down, come back to it later, you know what I'm saying? That's what I did. I came back to it later and everything has changed. Right? So allow yourself to be open to all the possibilities of working on producing such product, producing such business, producing such whatever that you're putting out into the world, okay? So allow yourself to just be open to doing things so many different ways versus being so attached to the one way that you thought it was gonna go, because that can always change, right? The third thing, allow yourself to be open to adaptability. So I want to look up the definition of adaptability really quick. Okay. If I can spell adaptability. Okay. So adaptability means the quality of being able to adjust to new conditions, the capacity to be modified for a new use or purpose, period. So allow yourself to be open to adaptability, period. Okay, because like I said, you may be going one way with it, you know what I'm saying, and then it can be something completely different a few weeks or a month later. So I just wanted to give the person whoever that needs to hear this, is that when you're working on something, allow yourself that time to really kind of figure it all out. You ain't gonna figure everything out all in one sitting. You may not figure everything out all in 1 month, and it's okay. Give yourself grace with that. It's okay. It is okay. Do not stress yourself out. Sometimes you're gonna have to, back off of it a little bit and kind of recalibrate a little bit, right? And then come back to it and attack it in a different way. But allow yourself to be open to the many different ways of producing such product, producing such business plan, producing such whatever it is that you're trying to put out into the world, right? So give yourself grace. Do not stress. It's okay to not have everything figured out, right? Write those ideas. I'll talk about writing things down, making it plain. Write it down on a piece of paper. Just brain dump everything. You know what I'm saying? Work with one thing big. You know what I'm saying? And after that, go to the next and see what kind of works with you and see what kind of flows. You know what I'm saying? That's what I had to realize I had to do with myself, because you ain't gonna figure everything out in one setting, okay? And it's okay. And a lot of 9 times out of 10, that first idea or that first whatever plan, product, whatever, that ain't always gonna be the one that's just gonna take off. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. It's gonna be the second one, the third one, or the fourth one. The first one may. So I don't want to say, because the first one may, and God bless you if it is. That's amazing. That is great. But what I'm saying is that allow yourself some time. That's it. So I just want to come on here really quick for whoever that needed to hear this, to understand it's okay. Continue to explore all the possibilities. Continue to explore your creative juices, right? Continue to do the groundwork. You know what I'm saying? And everything is going to come together. Everything is going to flow for you. Everything is going to flow for you. So it's okay to not have everything figured out. And let me also say this too. Oh, thank you. Let me also say this too. Do not, what am I trying to say? Do not consume more than you are producing. Let me say that again. Do not consume more than you are producing. Because when you consume so much, that can kind of make you fall into the path of comparison, because you're consuming so much content. You're consuming what somebody else is doing. You like, oh my gosh, they got it all figured out. And you comparing your day 1 to someone's 365. You comparing your day 2 to someone's year 20. You know what I'm saying? Like, they've been through the mud. They've been through trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So let me just say that as well. So do not consume more than you are producing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying don't consume just nothing, because that's how you gonna learn. When you consume the knowledge and you consume, all the things that you need, right? But just make sure you're not falling into that, because somebody needs to hear this, because it wouldn't have dropped in my spirit. Somebody needs to hear this. Do not consume and do not compare yourself, right, to someone else. Okay, that is the quickest way. That is the quickest way to what is that? I have because I don't want this lie to be long. I have a note. It says comparison is the quickest way to sorry y'all. I am so sorry. Hold on. Comparison, that's overcoming fear. Hold on. Okay, maybe it's this one. Okay, I don't know where it's at, but comparison, just don't do it, okay? Because I don't know. I do not know where it is at. Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but just don't compare yourself to anybody else, okay? Because that's like an automatic. You're automatically disqualifying yourself. You're automatically disqualifying all your talents and the gifts that you haven't even fully explored in yourself, just because you're comparing somebody else. You're comparing yourself to somebody else. You're automatically disqualifying yourself. So I had to say that, because somebody is consuming so much content, and like, I get it, when it's kind of like the healthy it's like the healthy thing when you're like trying to what is it, your competition, you know what I mean? But I get it when you're doing it in a healthy way. You know what I mean? But when you're constantly you're watching and you're just like, it's gonna do something. It does something to you when you're just constantly watching and you're just like, it makes you look inner at yourself like, I ain't got that. I ain't do that yet. Oh my God. Like, you know, so don't take your time. So that's what I just wanted to say. 'Cause I'm about to get out of here. Take your time and hey girl, hey Paris. So take your time, give yourself grace, and you got this. Allow yourself to be open to all the possibilities. And everything, and just flow with that thing, but do not consume more than you are producing, okay? And give yourself grace and understand that it's gonna take some time, period. It's gonna take some time, but you got this. I love you so much. I hope this message blesses anybody who comes across it for the word that it needs to be for them, okay? And also, if you have anything that you are working on, like a project, I have a link in my bio that says need accountability. Okay, and it's basically a co-working session that I have created, okay? And on Zoom, it's a virtual thing on Zoom. And basically we come together and we work on whatever that you need to work on, right? For 30 minutes. It's only for 30 minutes and it's on Zoom virtually, y'all. And it's on Saturdays, okay? From 10:30 to 11, and that's Central Standard Time. Okay, so hit that link in my bio if there's anything that you are working on and you need to get it done and you just like, I ain't got the time to get it done, or maybe you just need some accountability, you know, you need a community, you know what I mean? Whether you are working on a book, working on an ebook, if you are working on an essay, if you're working on homework, if you're applying to jobs, if you are creating content, editing content, whatever that is that you, hey, I had somebody last weekend that was cleaning up their closet. And you don't have to turn your camera on either. It's just basically coming into a space, a co-working space where we're keeping each other accountable and getting stuff done for 30 minutes, period. That's it. So if you guys are interested in that, hit that link in my bio. It says if you need accountability, you can hit that and tap in with your girl. I love you guys so much. I hope this message encouraged anyone today to give yourself grace. You ain't got to have everything figured out. Just keep going and allow yourself to be open to all the new possibility ways of you actually accomplishing that task, that goal. And you got this. Let it flow. I love you. Until next time, peace.